channel. Today I am going to be revealing all of my apps that I use for my photo editing, all of my tips and tricks for a better and prettier Instagram feed. You know, when you go on somebody's Instagram feed and it just looks so perfect and beautiful. By any means not saying that mine is perfect and there's like sirens outside, LA be going crazy, but I'm gonna keep doing this video. I am not stopping today. So the first thing we're gonna talk about, maybe I should stop. Now, first things first, let's talk about the selfie. I love taking selfies from time to time. I think it's fun, it's empowering. If I'm having some crazy hair and a good makeup, or I'm just feeling good, why not take a selfie? Now, for every single of my photos, I use this one editing app. It's called Faded. And now you guys know because everybody has been asking me about. I don't use VSCO. Very, very rarely do I use VSCO Cam that everyone is like obsessed about. I personally really dislike the app because it's just like the filters are too cold and they kind of create this like grainy, overblown look that everybody has. So I kind of like to do, I like a lot more control over editing my photos, which is why I use Faded. So it has all these categories. It has, you know, you can add different filters from a film category, clean category, black and white, moody, vintage, and so on and so forth. And each category has like 30 filters, and it's opposed to like 5 in VSCO or like 6, however many they have. Well, it's just not like a VSCO versus Faded app, but it's just what everyone uses, and it amazes me that it's like, in my opinion, I don't like it that much. But yeah, Faded is really great because you can go and also manually adjust the intensity of each filter so it doesn't like overblow and makes your photo crazy. Same thing with doing the manual settings. You know, you can go in exposure, you can go in contrast, and you can just go and adjust yourself before you go and apply the filters on top. What I also love this app for is the really nice subtle effects, like something really summery and cute, and just add like a slight light flare to it, which is what I really love to do sometimes. And you can again adjust how much you want to do it so you don't overdo it. But yeah, this app is just my thing. I've been using it for over a year and a half and I cannot stop. Next thing, let's talk about lighting. Now, a lot of people say that when you take your photos, you should stay in front of a window, you know, to get that. You don't want like natural direct sunlight. You usually want to stay in the shade. Which is true, but my tip to you, if you want the absolute ultimate incredible selfie, and I'm gonna show an example of this versus this. This was taking, you know, in a shaded lighting, midday, something like that, and this was taking at golden hour. And most photographers, anybody that's kind of shot, they know the golden hour is like the rule where right as the sun is setting. It is honestly the best lighting, because if you're even feeling down on yourself and you haven't been able to take a selfie, like a good selfie in like a couple of weeks, I know it's such an issue, but sometimes, you know, you just can't take a good selfie and you don't know what to do. Wait for that golden hour, for the sun setting, you know, take a photo. It's like, bam, it's magic. It's just something so magical, so beautiful about the sun setting down. Also, if you're really feeling adventurous, you can get up at 5 in the morning and do it at sunrise, but who wants to do that? Next is how I take my food photos. I don't post a lot of food pictures, but I feel like it's really pretty to kind of break it up, you know. Here's a picture of my outfit, here's a picture of my details, here's a picture of palm trees, here's a picture of California, bam, pictures of strawberries and berries. Pretty, makes the feed look really pretty. So I usually, I don't always do this, but I stand on the chair and I hold my phone up, so kind of the whole composition fits from above, so it just looks like from an aerial shot. A lot of people do this, it's nothing original, nothing crazy, but I just really like the look. A really big tip, and you're gonna notice this a theme throughout my whole Instagram, I take my outfit photos and I always have someone take them from below. And I'm not the tallest girl, if you guys know this, and a lot of people when they meet me in real life, they're like, oh my gosh, you're so tiny, which I am, but my photos make me look really tall because I always ask people, not that I'm trying to appear tall, but it just looks nicer. So yeah, I have people take it not from completely below, but about like waist level, kind of like, you know, this low. I really like the photo mirror, is where you take a photo that's kind of a little bit bland, or there's too much space on the side, you can blend in it with another photo or the same photo and just kind of create like a perfect mirror effect, and you can flip it, you can do different 3D designs, like it's really, really fun. Now, if your photo doesn't fit in a square and you kind of want to keep that perfect landscape look, there's this app called Whiteogram, and you can get it and you can just put your photos in, it automatically creates the white borders for you. You can do black borders, you can do any colors, you can adjust how big you want. It's just like a specific app for that, which I think is really simple and it's free. Now, let's talk about making your Instagram feed look pretty, and by that I mean, you know, when somebody clicks on it, that's the first thing they see. want to see like a really pretty collage and instantly be interested in your account and, you know, follow your account. Because a lot of people these days, you know, they do different style of accounts, different communities, different things. Like a lot of people, you know, are trying to like build an Instagram presence. And what I found works the best is to really kind of break it up. And what I mean by that, you know, if I post a selfie, I'm not going to post another selfie for like at least 3-4 photos, unless it's like I just had to that day. And I usually just let myself. I'm not just like, oh my god, I can't post something. I just do it anyway. But if you really want that, you know, perfect feed, just do like a selfie, do a picture of something else, you know, like a picture of a beautiful place you are at, or a photo of your food, or then a photo of your jewelry, then add another outfit photo, then something else, you know. So it's like when you open the collage, there's like a myriad of different compositions that just kind of form one really pretty feed together. Now lately a lot of people have been doing like this little tiny white border around the photo, so when you go into their feed, it almost looks like, you know, that there's like a thicker white border. You can also do this through Faded. It's the same app that I showed you. It has like a bunch of different frames. You can do triangles, stars, and stuff like that. But if you really want just like that thin little white border, Faded is really good for that. Now what I find really works best for outfit photos or for look photos is to have a really simple plain background in the back. So if you have a really colorful look, or if you're wearing a lot of stuff and you know, there's just a lot going on, the best way to pop is just to be like against a gray wall, or against like a textured wall, or against like a street that doesn't have, you know, it's not like you're standing in the middle of Times Square. I mean, in the middle of Times Square is like the perfect picture, but if you're looking to really showcase and show like your look of the day or your outfit, I would definitely recommend taking a photo in front of a more plain background. You guys always ask me who takes my pictures, and honestly anyone and everyone, anyone that's around, I just like, hey, can you take a picture of me doing this? I'm like always that annoying friend. But what a lot of people don't realize is that there's this amazing built-in feature in the iPhone 6. If you don't have an iPhone 6, there's an app, it's called Self-Timer. You just kind of place it on a hard surface, use a little perfume bottle or something to hold it, and you stand there and it takes like 10 photos at the same time. At least the ones on the iPhone takes 10 photos at the same time with flash, so they're actually all quite in focus and really good. So if you're really feeling like taking like an outfit photo and you don't have anyone around you, Self-Timer is amazing. And yeah, that's my video on sharing how I take my Instagram photos, what I do, how to improve your Instagram feed and all that. And with that being said, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. It's just instagram.com/Evelina, and for more tips and more photos and all that kind of stuff, all on there. And thank you so much for watching. I hope that this video was helpful to you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys!